Hey guys, I kind of wanted to try to make sweet potato chips. I've got a hold of some recipes, and you're supposed to preheat the oven to 400, cut up some potatoes, sweet potatoes, soak them in olive oil, drizzle it. I don't know what you would call that. Anyway, you're supposed to make sure that the sweet potatoes are covered in olive oil. Throw in some spices, throw them all in a bowl, and bake them. So this is my first attempt. Here we go. All right, so I'm slicing up some sweet potatoes. Because I've never done this before, I'm only going to use one sweet potato. I was going to use that one, but this one looks like it's big enough. I am slicing it as thin as I can. Some are thinner than others. Yeah. What's up? Oh, Jace? The dog? Did the dog eat your snack? Anywho, oh, I think this is the one. When I got to the end here, because, I don't want to lose a finger. This one is a little bit thicker than the rest. Let's not go to the ER today. That's what I always say. Okay, so if you have a slicer, use that. I do not have a fancy slicer. So this is the end of one of, because I cut the sweet potato in half. Cut off the ends here. And made some slices as thin as I possibly could. But yeah, that's the end of it. So hopefully it works. Hopefully it's good. From what I read, you drizzle your olive oil. Make sure that they are coated. I guess that's a good word for it. Coated in olive oil. Need a little bit more here. Oh, I love the way they sound before they start talking and talking back. Okay. So, yummy. Okay, so went ahead and coated everything. Garlic is always tasty, so we'll throw some garlic in there. We'll also throw some salt. I'm thinking more salt than garlic. Okay, so I have cookie sheet, tin foil, cooling rack. I have noticed that when baking sweet potatoes, they tend to leak all over the place, making a huge mess. And because some of these are thinner than others, I'm gonna just say that some of them are gonna be crispier than others. And it's a good thing I only used the one sweet potato, because I think I'd probably run out of room on this. Anyway, it is preheated to 400. So I'm thinking that it's just very similar to the beef jerky, that you don't want to overlap. I did a video on beef jerky, and my mother had some elk jerky that I had made, and now suddenly she wants my recipe, even though it was modified. Anywho, my goodness, I hope these turn out. So I'm just laying them flat. Yeah, they're going to be some of these are going to be really crispy. Maybe one day, if I really get into this, I will invest in a slicer. Okay, so that's all filled up, and oh, look look at that. I still have some left. So I'm going to scoot some of these guys over. Okay, so I was able to get all of them in there. I really had to squish them together to try to squeeze them in to get them to fit. I'm gonna throw some more salt on there just for shits and giggles. It's all fun and games until someone giggles and shits. Anywho, gotta say anywho a lot. I've been doing it a lot more. So I am going to put them in the oven for about 25 minutes. We'll go for... Okay, so my 25 minutes is up. This is what... Whoa. Hang on a second. Okay, 25 minutes is up. As you can see, some of them are done, while others don't look as done. So I'm going to stick them in for about 5 more minutes. That guy looks good. In all the pictures that I saw, they kind of had these little bumps and divots and twisties and turnies, which is what I think I'm looking for. I see that some of them have them. That guy does not. So I'm going to stick them in for 10 more minutes, and well, you know what, I got to do 5 minutes and see where we're at from there, because I got to go get Gabe. Okay, so I'm going to say that these are done because I really can't wait anymore. I know I should have started this sooner, but I didn't realize it was going to take this long. But I guess if they're not done, I can always stick them back in the oven. When I come back, I have to go get my son. They're supposed to be left here to cool off, to cool down. I mean, some of them look good. Some of them look really good. That guy's crispy. This is really the one that I'm worried about. I believe that is the thickest one right here. Maybe that guy too. He's pretty thick. But at any rate, I gotta go to pick up my son. So when I get back, we'll see how these turned out. Everything is off. Leave it to cool. I can see right now I didn't use enough salt, but that's all right. I don't really care for salt. Okay, so I wanted to finish up this video before I get my son from school. I'm gonna try one. Oh, that's so good. That wasn't really all that crispy, but it was done. They probably could have been left in there for maybe 35 minutes, maybe even 40 minutes. Because at first I did 25. It wasn't done enough. Then I did 5. Yeah. I think when I come back, I'll throw them in for another 5 or 10. But yeah, the little ones. I ate the little one. Yeah. He's kind of... Alright. That's good. Even though it was a little burnt. Crispy. It's not burnt. It's crispy. This recipe is a keeper. And really, I didn't follow anybody's directions. All I used was salt, garlic. That's it. From what I read, the recipes that I read, they were talking about cayenne pepper and cinnamon and like all of this stuff. And no. Keep it simple. From everything that I have read, everything that I have tried, which prompted me to make videos on various things that I've tried, healthy shit, the best thing you could do is keep it simple. That is really the best thing you can do. Thanks for watching, guys.